Alright guys, so what makes one store like Gymshark that is almost doing 9 figures, what makes them profitable while some stores cannot scale because they have very low bottom line? In this video, we're going to cover 6 ways you can take from Gymshark and apply to your store in order to maximize your conversion rate, your bottom line, so that you can reinvest back into your ads and therefore be able just to scale way more profitably. The first thing that we have here is something that they're doing in regarding to their ad and their landing page. And this is how they're being extremely consistent when it comes to their ad and landing page. So they have extremely well ad to landing page consistency. So let's cover what I actually mean by that. On the left side, we have this static ad, as you can see. And on this static ad, as you can see, they are pushing there some new collections. They have this text that says new hybrid collection is now live. Then on the headline, you can see it says just dropped. So they're pushing on their ads that they have some new collection going on. When their viewers click on this ad, this is where they land and this is their collection page. So what is the ad to landing page consistency and why it's so important? When your viewers are on the Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok and they see your ad and they click on it, when they land on your landing page, they have certain expectations in their mind of what they want to see once they land. And if you don't match these expectations that they have in their mind, what happens is that they just bounce off, they go back to the Instagram or TikTok, and for that reason, you lose your money on Facebook because they don't engage with your landing page. So the first step of increasing your conversion rate is just to make sure that your ad and landing page is highly consistent. In this example, as I mentioned, they are pushing some new collection. They have the text that says this is new hybrid collection, just dropped, and when you land, this is the first thing that you see on their landing page. You have the big headline that says new arrivals. I have audited dozens of stores where I see that they are pushing some ad and then the landing page is just a typical home page that is completely not related to the main ad that they're pushing on their Facebook. For that reason, when your customers see that this is not relevant, they will just go back to the social media and you have lost that ad spend. So first thing, always make sure that your experience between the ad and the landing page is highly relevant. And you always want to emphasize that when your viewers click on this ad and land here, you want to emphasize that they are on the right place and that they can just start engaging with your landing page. So very important thing if you want to increase your conversion rate and therefore you will maximize your returns on Facebook and therefore you will have more room to push back into the Facebook and scale more aggressively. The next thing that we have here is once they click on any of this product, this is the typical product page, but what they're heavily emphasizing here, they're emphasizing their loyalty program. I'm just going to show you in live so you can see how it looks on their product page. So we are here on this product page of the Gymshark, and when you see whenever I refresh and when I land on the product page or any landing page, I get this pop-up here that says that you can sign up to get exclusive rewards. You can get some rewards and benefits as a new customer once you create the account. So why is that important and how is this boosting the profitability? Whenever your customers, whenever you give a reason for your viewer to buy more from you, more of them will buy from you because you're just essentially stacking the benefits. They're just not going to buy the product that they're going to get. Now they understand that if they buy some product, they will get some points and in the future they will get some rewards on that. And when you are consistently stacking these benefits, more people will buy that and they will justify it in their brain that they have bought it because they have gotten something else than just the product. But the thing is that once they join this, they will get more benefits. For example, they will get discounts when they cross over a number of these points, stuff like that. And for that reason, you are essentially making them come back just to get more of these points. You're making them buy more to gain more of these. And therefore, more people will just repeatedly buy from you. It just increases your customer lifetime and therefore your bottom line. Now, when you click on this thing, this is their landing page. And I'm highly confident that if they improve this thing, this would make a huge difference for their opt-in conversion rate on this thing. The thing is that they're immediately prompting you to log in on this or to sign up. But I think that this would be just way more effective if they have shown on this page what are these rewards, and then when I understand what are these rewards, then you want to ask me to sign up for this loyalty program, right? So even when I go on the sign up, you can see they're asking me first name, last name, date of birth, and all this stuff. But I just want to see what is the benefit behind me signing up for this and getting more of these points so that in the future I can just use them, right? So I hope they are going to test this thing, and I'm really confident that just by showing the benefit of signing up, we will just help them a lot with increasing the conversion rate. But nevertheless, This is a very good feature. Loyalty programs is something that more and more brands are doing. You can see when you scroll down, you see you have this section here. And out of all these three things that they have here, such as what is the delivery time, that they have the express shipping, the first thing that they're emphasizing is once again these exclusive rewards and these points. And when you click on this thing, you can see you're again being redirected to this thing where you can just log in and see what you can get once you buy from them. So very important thing if you want to maximize your conversion rate and to make them come back to your store so they buy again from you, and therefore you're just increasing your profitability and you're being able to scale much more aggressively, right? So very important thing. The next thing that we have here, and this is very important thing, is how they have this get the look cross sell, basically the bundle just below the add to cart section. So when we're on the product page, when you scroll down, you can see they have this section here, and this is a very powerful section for the apparel niche, because essentially your customers is looking at this. They might like these shorts that goes very well with this t-shirt. And if they want to buy this whole thing, they can just click on this thing and they are scrolled down and they can just click on any of these things and add them to the cart. I think it would be also very good if they have had like one button here that says buy it all together for a discount, and now the customer can just click on single button and add all these things to the cart. But still, this is a very important thing, and this is how you get to increase your average order value. If you increase your average order value, you're going to increase your bottom line. So very important thing, if you're the apparel niche, you definitely need to have this type of bundle offer on your product page. Or if you're not apparel, you can just combine products that go well together and therefore offer them as a bundle. Another thing they're doing on their homepage that is also utilizing this same principle is just when you scroll down, you can see they're doing a lot of the influencer marketing, which is lately working really good for a lot of the brands. You can just check any of these influencers that are posting about the Gymshark. And what you can do here is that you can just click on the get the look, and now you will be prompted with the whole look. You just select the sizes that you want and you click on the add 2 items to the bag, and now all these things will be added to the bag, and therefore you just get to increase your average order value once again and increase your bottom line. So always make sure that you are bundling products that go well together. Offer them in the above the fold section or just at the start of the below the fold section so that more people see that and therefore have the opportunity to add these products to the cart and get to increase your average order value. And by the way, if you'd like me to audit your store and to give you ideas on where you are leaking your profit right now, what you can do in order to maximize your profitability and therefore be able to scale much more easier, you can fulfill the form in the link in the description, and I will provide you with an audit to pinpoint all the things you're missing right now that could help you with improving your bottom line so that you can scale much more easily. The next thing that they're doing, the fourth thing that they're doing, is how they have really well optimized scarcity in their cart drawer. So what I actually mean by very well optimized scarcity. So when we are on their product page, I'm just going to get back to our first example. When you add, let's say we want to add the L to the bag and we add this product to the cart. Now, when we get the cart drawer, you can see they have this message here that says your items are not reserved. Check out quickly to make sure you don't miss it out. So this is how you want to do the scarcity. You don't want to have a low on stock items if you're not low on stock. You don't want to have the countdown timers if it's just going to refresh after 12 hours. You want to have a believable scarcity. You want to have the believable urgency, because if you don't, it will just hurt your reputation and more people will not trust you and they will tell their friends and more people will not trust you as well. So whenever you have the scarcity or the urgency, you're essentially making your customers act now that they're on the Shopify store, because a lot of them will be like, I will come back to this store tomorrow and then I will place the order. And what happens is that tomorrow they just don't feel that urge anymore to buy from you. So for that reason, while your visitors are on your store, you just want to make them act now. You don't want them to postpone their actions, because otherwise, if they postpone it, you have already lost that sale. And this is how they're emphasizing that at a very important point when they're in their cart drawer and where they just have to click on the checkout and proceed on placing the order. So very important thing, see how you can optimize the scarcity and the urgency, and more people will buy from you because they will feel that urge to act now and not postpone it for the later. Then the fifth thing that we have here is once again their cart drawer. They have the cart drawer upsells, which are also very well optimized. So let's say we want to add this to the cart. We are in the cart drawer now. And you can see at the top, they have this notice here that says you're only $15 away from the free standard shipping. People are crazy when they want to get something for free. They want to get the free shipping. They know that they don't have to pay for it. And this will just give them one more reason to buy more, because emotionally they already want to buy more from you, but they just need that logical justification in their mind, a reason more to spend more. And now you're giving them one more reason to spend more with you, and therefore more people will just feel that relief to spend more with you, and you get to increase your average order value and your bottom line. So in this part here, you can see when you scroll down, when you have this notice here, you can just scroll down, you can see they have other cross sells that worked very well in the combination with the announcement that we have previously mentioned. So now the customers know that they're only $15 away from the free standard shipping. And of course, it's not a coincidence that they're showing the product that is $16, just enough to get you above that free shipping threshold. And now people will just click on this thing like that. You will choose L, let's say. It's adding, and now as it's add, you can see you qualify for the free shipping. You have this green check mark here, which is just confirming that you have made the right decision, and now the store owner will get to increase the conversion rate and as well their average order value with this combination, which is a very powerful thing. So definitely see how you can incentivize your customers to spend more on your store and also give them products that they can buy easily just with one button, which makes it very easy to add these products to the cart. So, and the last thing that they're doing that I see a lot of e-commerce stores not doing, and they're just hurting their profitability, is that they're doing the email marketing and they're being very aggressive with the email marketing. So here I will show you an example of one of their email that I have broken down into 3 sections, just going to be easier for you to digest it. But they're selling 3 to 4 emails per week, which is a great cadence. And especially when you have a huge list like they do, they're doing a lot of the segmentation. For example, their new customers, their VIPs, and then the guys that are engaging but still haven't placed their first order. So it's very important that you're doing constantly the email marketing, because you have already spent your money here on the ads. And if you don't use these customers that you have already acquired, you're just leaking a lot of the profit and leaving the money on the table. So in this example, I just wanted to show you what they're doing in one of their campaigns. You can see they have this campaign that states that the Gymshark sale will end today. So they're utilizing the urgency. Then just below it, they have the urgency message, don't miss up to 50%. Then they're constantly repeating what is the coupon code, like extra 20. Another thing that I see a lot of brands don't do with email marketing, they just don't have the CTA above the fold. They just bury it down on the email where nobody sees it. So they're constantly repeating how much their customers are going to save. They have the button so the customers, whenever they want to go on their website, they can just do it with a single click. And then in the mid section of this email, you can see they are showing some products that they can use the discount code. You can see here on the left, you have the new price, and then you can get an extra 20% with a discount code that they're constantly repeating. Then when you scroll down, once again, they're doing the same thing with other products. They're just listing what are the products that you can buy for this discount. And as well on the bottom, you can see this is the bottom of their email. They have their trust signals that are just now reassuring that the customer can feel safe with their purchase. If they don't like it, they can just return it within 30 days. And this is just reducing the friction and increasing how much people buy from them. So email marketing, extremely important thing. If you want to boost your profitability, email marketing is a very cheap channel and still very effective. And to me, it's crazy just how many people don't utilize it and therefore just leaving the money on the table. And if you'd like me to audit your store and your whole funnel to give you ideas on all bottlenecks and where you can improve your bottom line, fulfill the form in the link in the description to get the audit, which will help you a lot with increasing your bottom line so you'll be able to scale much more easily. And if you like this video, you can watch this next playlist in which I break down all these successful stores, what they're doing and what you can take from them and apply to yours if you want to boost your bottom line and be able to scale much more easily.